Hey everyone, this is my Sniper3 Ghost Warrior video walkthrough of Remains of the Day. The main purpose of this challenge is to get a sniper rifle, the Vykop. So we're actually doing the mission. You're able to get this weapon before you go to Remains of the Day. So that would be as soon as you get to meet the team, you can get this rifle. So pay attention to where this opening is if you want to do that. I've got a video on it. But this one I'm going to focus in on very difficult climbing to get to this weapon. So I think it's in Act 1 where about 6 down you can meet the team, and here we do the walkthrough. Pay attention to kind of the direction this is going. You'll have to do a lot of looking up and stuff. But I got this before this actual operation, and I didn't realize where I was at the second go through. But yeah, before you start your mission, just start climbing. There's a lot of sideways. There's a lot of jumping across a chasm. So this will give you a real workout. It took me a long time to get this. I think I failed a couple times because I didn't know you could jump across. It looked a little bit too vast. And I think it's on this part where you get to jump across. You can't really go up any higher than that, so that doesn't look reachable to me at the first go around, but it is. So you get up on the ledge there, and then you're able to run a little bit and grab the X, and you're able to grab that. And again, that doesn't look like it's able to work, but you have to sprint, hit the X, and it'll be good. I guess visually it just looks a lot further, so I had trouble with that when I first started it. So the reason why we're going to all this trouble to get the Vykop sniper rifle is because the integrated suppressor. That'll save you a lot of money on worrying about if the suppressor goes bad, because the other suppressor, integral suppressor, is the Brezatelia, and that's at the dam. But that one doesn't have as great as fire rate as this one, so this was my choice to get this weapon. I do prefer the ES-25, but that I think is in Act. I think that's in Act 1 too, but it's in a side mission way down on the list. So I'll have to do like 5 or so side missions and a couple missions just to get that one. That's my main one. So I think there was a collectible rifle right here, and then you have to go further for the Vykop. So run and jump and get over the chasm there, drop off, I should say. So with all the trouble, it is kind of worth it to kind of go through the weapons that I kind of ignored the Vykop originally, and I kind of wish I would have had a video like this to kind of give me a little strategy about when you first get to Act 1, you can move around the map of the mining town and just focus in on your skills and getting money. I didn't want to do any missions until I got all the areas I could get. Okay, and that's my strategy. And then to get the sniper rifle. So those are the main 2 strategies I would do the second go around. Do the compound bow or the recurve takedown bow. Play with that when I'm getting the points of interest cleared out, and the money and the raw materials, bullets, that kind of thing, to continue the game, make it easier, quicker way just to get all that extra stuff done and in your weapons arsenal. So you don't have to break mission and that kind of thing. So there's the case. You can tell I've already opened it. There's your Vykop. Now, at this point, you can just go on to the other videos, and I'll probably have a list of them here. But this is just going to take you back through, which once you've done the first, I don't see any reason why you need to do the reverse, go back, because we just went there. So hopefully you should be able to complete going back. And if you're leaving me now, thanks for watching the video, but this will take you back. I'm going to go through the whole thing in reverse. Now, what happened before, I went up there later on, maybe in Act 2 or something, and got the rifle. But at that point, I had the ES, what did I say, ES-10? ES-25, I'm sorry. So I wasn't really interested in the Vykop at that point, because I had the main sniper rifle that I was going to use for the rest of the game. But so I just said, I don't want to have to go through this again, reverse my tracks, because it took me long enough just to get there. So I went ahead and tried to jump off the ledge, and I died, but I think I still kept the Vykop. So once you get it, it saved it, and I still have to buy it or anything. But I don't recommend dying, because in your statistics, at this point in the game, I don't want to do foolish stuff like that. So my next goals are the shotguns, the Origin 12, and the Herstal. But also in the dam, there's a Russian scope I really want. It's the 8x16x32. I've already got the 6x12x24. That's in another video. I think I will put a link up to that into this video. Because once you get that rifle, you're going to need a good scope. And at this point in the game, there's only like one setting. It's either a 10x or a 12x, and there's no extra zooming. So pretty pathetic scopes. So probably after you get the Vykop, you'll have to go to this other video. It goes to the rocket base, SO-87. That's where you'll pick up the earliest scope you can get. There is a Russian scope 6x8x10. That's in the mining town, but you need the hacking module for your drone, and you won't be able to have that until in Act 1 sometime. Further down, like maybe about 6 operations down. So this is the soonest you can get a really good scope, but there's more scopes to be had. There's handguns, but I think as long as you get the AK-47 collimator and the AK-47 drum mag, both from the village, once you go to the rocket base, you can even get a step up from the AK-47s, which is the FM 3000UM. And I'll have that video referenced in this video also, so you can go to it. But that supersedes all the AK-47 stuff, because it's got a belt-fed, I think 250 round belt-fed. It's got a suppressor on it. It has a lot more damage. I like the continuing fire, and my first go around, that was my favorite weapon to carry, secondary. Sidearms, Wagram 21. I carried through the whole thing once I got that. Sorry for the low lighting. When I play it on TV, it looks a lot brighter than what it turned out to be on video. So sorry about that. Anyway, there's another, in the future, there's another weapon, the Dragoon SVD that's located in the dam. That one I used quite a bit. That would probably be the next one I would probably go for. The quickness, the rate of fire was really good, and Russian scopes with that. And then as soon as you get the ES-25, that uses Russian ammo too, that was my favorite. But the Dragoon I had played with or used in this game for quite a long time. So we're just about done getting out of there. I really don't have much else to comment on. I kind of avoided a lot of the shotguns. The only shotguns that I'm really interested in is the Origin 12 and the Herstal, because they're repeating or semi-auto. The 50 cal is what I'm interested in after I get the Dragoon. Some of the Ghost Warrior, the ones with the masks on, those you have to at least hit twice in the head for those to go down, and they are fast. Now the 50 cal is the one that will be able to, with one shot, kill them dead, but there's no suppressor, so you might want to think about that when you get to the real nasty dudes. And I was on the easy version too, so in the normal version and the expert, I bet you they're pretty badass. Let me see, I didn't ever use the balance AR, but maybe SAR, balance SAR. Opium Wars, you get that. Didn't use that very much. So we're coming to the end there. This is where we started with Lydia, unless you came here early. But I recorded this when I was on a mission. Lydia was by my side there. We escaped from the church. So that should be it. That's the opening, and it's like the top side of that big old village. So this was the Remains of the Day operation, and I went ahead and kept going with this because when you reach the house there, you've got to really sneak around because the enemies are everywhere. And in the back of that house is probably, there's a guy back there, but he moves every once in a while, but that is probably the place to enter. If I leave this going, you'll see where I died in this one because I got a little too cocky and was taking him out at the very front of the house. Actually got quite far, took out the two guys and went into the house, and there's like 3 of them. Stealth killed one, and then there's a heavily armored dude talking with the main dude, and I just didn't have enough firepower as quickly. Breathing control, I think, was my problem. I used that, and yeah, didn't end well. But this you might die on a couple times because they are everywhere, the enemies. And a lot of times you gotta go on your belly and really move around. You got to use all your it'd probably be a good, since you don't have the ability to just, when you see them, the enemies are tagged. So on this one you might want to have your scope up. Once you sight the enemy, then it'll because there you see a guy and he's not coming up, he's automatically tagged. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I plan probably on making more videos, so if there's any questions or have a better video, point it to me. Just put it in the comments. And hope you enjoyed the video and stay with this channel for more great videos. See ya.